like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple play. For their team's first sack of the game.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll field this at the 5. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jared.
With career touchdown number 70. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, Palmer, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now Lawrence. He finds his man. Complete. That's Sharp. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And here now come the Falcons.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Through one quarter, 14-7. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. He'll drop to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, L.A. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Idea here, get the ball. efforts in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Out to the right here to Wilson.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop the throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Sly able to put this one through.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Rams continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out,
making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Looking left sideline. It's complete. So we've come to halftime. It's the
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. The quick slant caught. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game.
To throw again is Lawrence.
Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw again.
Throw right side, Wilson. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons! Garrett Wilson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Trevor Lawrence, helmet on, ready to go as he brings out this offense.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And quickly, they get to the line.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On play action, Lawrence.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sharp. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. A drive that time of 6 plays, and the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a
back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
He'll find Metcalf. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Rams' 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Touchdown! 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Rams are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll set up to throw.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Again, he'll drop to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace spoon going